Hey, what's up, everyone? Fishy's here. Oh, cool. We got 3 people. What we got here? We're gonna give some time for other people to get in here before we start talking about the giveaway, and I'm assuming that's what people are here for now. Yeah, I'm gonna give away a key. Not 100% how to do this. I was gonna do kind of just a number generator thing and let everyone type in a number, and we'll just do that live on screen. Like to try to get as much out to people with this game. I don't know about you guys, but I'm loving this game. It's just awesome. Like anything, you know, you can complain as much as you'd want to, but yeah, it's very involved. So I don't know, anybody want to talk, say hey, hi, what's up? You veteran player, you new player, looking to give the key away, looking to use it for yourself. Oh, you know what I was gonna do? I gotta go to the Discord channel. See if that's saved. Yeah, it's saved. Cool. What class am I in game right now? Is that what you're asking? Like, what am I playing? This is the guy that's on there right now is just a bank mule, bank alt. I'm gonna switch over here in a minute to the main character I play. And on Rancid, what I'm using is knife skill and archery, which has been pretty cool. You know, you start off, I don't know if you've played the game or not, Mr. Self-Destructor, but you start off with sword and archery, and I kind of like the idea of archery. Then once I started researching stuff and found out that you could, it's vaguely like a rogue, is comparison for other you know, MMOs and stuff, but it's pretty cool though. I like knife. You can't get it till you get out to the mainland, Cerbul and stuff like that. You find the guy that you go see to get it trained. I can't remember if there's necessarily a prerequisite to get it or not, but it's been fun. So matter of fact, I'll probably go ahead and go ahead and swap over. So I got this guy just for extra storage. One of the big things with this game that I ran into right away was a lack of, well, I don't want to say a lack of storage or inventory space, but just the complexity in the early game. And after a couple of weeks, it dawned on me that you can transfer stuff in between 2, 3 characters, whatever. So yeah, I went and started that other guy to start swapping some stuff back and forth. Have you been playing the game yet, Mr. Self-Destructor, or is this what you're trying to do? Oh yeah, so you know about that. Yeah, no, I was. I'm still excited. I haven't had a chance to exploit the uses of it. The patch day, whichever day it was, I got on. First thing I did is I came across a dirt that I thought was pretty badass. but I need to do some more play testing. Matter of fact, here I'll even show you this while we're talking about it. I think Joe's got it, but yeah, I picked up a Dirk, and I was trying to use it, but I don't know enough about the mechanics yet to where. So I'll explain it like this. So you have your primary skill and your secondary skill, okay? Like I have archery. So if I put that Dirk in my offhand, I can no longer use archery, right? So what am I gaining? Okay, awesome. Good to hear. Yeah, playing for 2 weeks. Well, it's good. I mean, if you're 2 weeks in, then that means you must really like it. Because I feel like starting this game out. Oh, right on. Yeah, that's where I'm at with the two. I had a lot of people that I play other MMOs with, and when I started streaming, I literally only decided to start streaming and getting into video stuff because of this game. But yeah, not to get too sidetracked here, I'll address a couple things. So back to the Dirk thing. So if you equip the Dirk, right? I have my skills down here. You can't use the bow, you can't use archery. Okay, so I'm just saying, for example, now I have two, dual wielding knives. I know that there is an additional ability or skill that you can find through a scroll for a new dual wielding attack. Okay, but what I was testing was I was just fighting mobs, and you can see your scrolling damage. So I was trying to test it like that, and there's a lot of primitive stuff still with this game. I don't really know how to test things. It's not like WoW where there's add-ons and certain like DPS meters that could help you figure this stuff out. But to me, I mean, you look freaking sweet. I think it looks awesome. But the problem is, I didn't see any damage. I couldn't visually see any damage difference. So here I am dual wielding. Am I even hitting with that Dirk? Am I hitting with that offhand? Is it doing any extra damage? Unless I have that new skill. So is there only one skill that makes it, a difference to holding that other knife? Which, okay, that's all fine and dandy if you have a secondary skill like mentalism or fire magic or whatever that doesn't require a weapon. Any of them that don't require a weapon, I don't know. I haven't played the game long enough. I haven't experimented with everything. But so far, so where I'm at with the whole dual wielding thing and the Dirk is, what I can tell is, unless you have a secondary skill that doesn't require a offhand weapon, then it's kind of pointless, or it's not as useful. So you either have to go for that type of build where you're going to dual wield and make use of that one single spell that I know of, and then have a secondary set of skills that, you don't have to have a weapon, so you can still do as much damage. Because right now, without my bow, I mean, my archery obviously is completely useless. Which I like the ranged attack, especially when you're a knife wielder. Concept being burst damage and whatnot, try not to tank things for too long, so it makes it easier to go in there and do some ranged DPS before you go in with your knife. Again, I don't know enough about the combat mechanics in the game yet to really make too much. I'm just guessing, I guess, at a lot of this stuff right now. So we're gonna put our Dirk away. Yeah, it's certainly a fantastic concept. It's definitely cool. Yeah, and that's what I mean. If that's all it is, like if you read the patch notes, that's really all it says is you can dual wield now, and there's another spell that you can get via a scroll somewhere that gives you an additional spell that lets you do more damage because you use both blades or something. You know, it's like, so lack of information on the whole thing. So yeah, you know, I'm just gonna set a time limit to you guys right now. I'll go ahead and type in here. Morrowind. Like the original Morrowind. I'm the whole Elder Scrolls series and stuff like that. I kind of drawn a blank on it. I did play Elder Scrolls Online and I did play Skyrim, but I know there's just a vast array of those Morrowind games. I believe there's like Morrowind 1, 2, and 3. I never played any of the early ones. And if I'm not mistaken, were those PC or were those originally like Xbox? Oh yeah, did they say who sells it? The Pixie? Somewhere? Yeah, now that you mention that, you're probably right. Um, I'm not sure. I have to, you know, matter of fact, here we'll bounce over. Oh shoot, I gotta do this before I forget again. I was gonna announce on Discord that we were live streaming, just make sure everybody knows what we're doing here. Oh shit. So they're talking about Beta Natus and Ortalis are talking about the Davlos storyline. I don't know if anybody else has caught on to it or seen that, but I'm not big into lore into the games. But something about this game, just the pace of it and stuff, I paid a little more attention than I normally do. And there's it starts out on Anagog Island right in the beginning when you're new. The story for Davlos, how he's, you know, experimenting on things, and he's the one that created the psychic mantises and the brain bugs and all that stuff. So as I was playing, I kind of was trying to follow it, and these guys are talking about it on the wiki, and they're saying that I guess as you go through the storyline, his Davlos' storyline has an abrupt end, and there's something about, because this game is still in alpha, you know, so they have placeholders. So what they have is a placeholder for Davlos, I guess, or someone to do with the storyline. So I'm kind of bummed out if that's all there is. I'd be really excited to get some more info on it. Oh. Yeah, I tell you what, out of all the stuff you can get turned into, um, yeah, I think the fire sheep would be definitely one of the cooler things. No, I've not heard anything about turning into sheeps, pigs, cows, deer, wolves. Um, yeah, I'm not big into the animal thing. We were just talking about that. Um, I was trying to think what animal we were talking about, um, where it wouldn't be too bad if you were playing that one animal. Anyways, yeah, I'm not sure. There's a lot of animals though, especially. Here, we're gonna pull the wiki up real quick. We're going to check it out. Getting too many screens going on over here, guys. Got Terrace wanting to talk on Discord, which I know he's probably in the stream. Oh, come on, you stupid thing. Probably should jump into Discord with him. Terrace is my buddy. You want to talk about he's been playing the game for 2-3 weeks or whatever it is, and he's got like 280 hours. Guy's a beast. Oh yeah, cliffhanger as far as the Davos storyline. Yeah, if they did something to where it's not just like an abrupt like stop, like maybe yeah, like a cliffhanger or something, I'd be cool with it too. I'm not gonna say I'm not one to complain much anyways, but it'd be my luck. I'd get into something finally that's lore based and the story would stop. Speaking of which, I'm trying to think real quick. My books, Forgotten Realms. Oh, good lord, I'm drawing a blank here now. Forgotten Realms. Gee whiz. Drizzt. Jesus Christ. The Drizzt Do'Urden stories. Holy cow, man. And I'm gonna draw a blank on the writer's name too, just because I'm in the heat of the moment. But I have read every single book in that entire storyline, starting from the Crystal Caverns, I think it was the very first one. And I've even, since I finished the entire series, which I think is something like 27 books or whatever, I started on the Quentin Quartet, which is about Catterley and Danica and Ivan and Pickle, from the main storylines with Drizzt Do'Urden and all that. And I was like, oh, it wasn't, after the first book, I was like, cool, it's somewhat of a good replacement, because at least you're familiar with those characters. Well, here we go. I'm on the 5th book, and that's it. That's all. I don't know. I can't find any other books about that storyline. And it's like, Jesus Christ. I know it's pretty bad. Yeah, not being happy that you read 27 books in a series, and you're going to be mad at what's his name about not writing anymore, I guess. But just bummed me out. Really, 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 really got into the whole storyline with Drizzt Do'Urden, or however you say that last name. But I'm gonna jump on in here. Is that all voice? There we go. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and let Terrace know that we're in Discord. He's talking about Pantheon. Him and I are gonna start doing some game reviews together, and he's actually writing game reviews for MMO Hut. And we're talking about we're gonna start a new channel where we can just discuss new games and stuff and do like a podcast type review. And one of the games I mentioned to him was Pantheon Rise of the Fallen, I think. Supposed to be a competitor to Project Gorgon slash EverQuest 2 or EverQuest New or Next, whatever it was. It's one of these games that's got the nostalgia effect and stuff. But that one, they're keeping so much of it hidden and a secret that it's really annoying. Because, you know, here I am at they're so like Project Gorgon, you pay, I tell you what, people complain about this game. This game, you pay $40 now, you play it as much as you want, and they at least are being considerate of the fact that they're trying to make sure that you can enjoy the game while you play. Well, Pantheon is in alpha, has been in, you know, the works for 3 years, and there is still no open alpha. Now, you can pay a premium starting out at $250 and goes up to $10,000 for different packages to get into that game to be able to play closed alpha, which you can only play when they open it. So you might only get a day or two a week where you can even play that game, and they want you to pledge something like $1,000. You know, it's oh my god, it makes me so mad. So, Catman says, "Do you know if there is to?" Oh yeah, the Fire Sheep. I already talked about that. No, I don't play Guild Wars. I never did get into that one. I've known a lot of people that did though. So funny how everyone has clans of yeah, clans of animals. So Catman, you're in game already playing too? Yeah, dude, I'm dead serious. Go to Pantheon, Rise of the Fallen website, and look at their pledge page. I was gonna drop $1,000 to get the founders pack, you know, the $1,000 founders pack, because I was at the point where, all right, it starts out at $250 to even get a beta key. To get an alpha key, you have to pledge something like $500 or more dollars, and then they have 10 different levels of, you know, packages or whatever. But if you want a physical, like beer cozy or whatever, well, it's the physical items start at 1,000. So I was like, you know what, if I'm going to do it and I'm going to spend that much money, I want something that, you know, I can hold in my hand to say that no one else, you know, unless you spent $500 to $1,000, you know, no one else was going to have that. And then they got a $10,000 package that if you pledge $10,000, they literally fly you in for a week to work with their dungeon designers, and you get to be part of designing one of the dungeons, which is cool. But $10,000 cool. So yeah. Try to get Taryn in here talking, because I got way too many screens going. I can't see them all. Yeah, so what was I saying? All right, so here, I'll switch the screen over so you guys can see this. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this or you use it, but so the Gorgon wiki, and it's got a link to the website, the forums, dev blogs, all this stuff. I've been trying to help out a little bit with updating this wiki for these guys, but yeah, there's a ton of information here. Just freaking, I don't know, it's cool, it's helpful, especially with this game being in the stage that it's at. But yeah, Mr. Self-Destructor, I'm gonna check out that patch notes real quick, because I'm curious. I remember, now that you mentioned that, I kind of remember something about the Pixie. So, update note. Oh, that's for the hot fix that they just did. May 25th. So right here, oh shit, I forgot you guys got a delay. I'm sorry. Um, yeah, so I'm pulling it up here. You guys will see it in just a second, but so we have the update notes, burst attacks, DOTs, treasure. I don't care for the way they refer to things as treasure effects, but prereqs, player titles. Where is the knife? There we go. Detailed knife changes. You can now wield a new kind of knife called Dirk. Boosted knife ability. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about, Destructor. There's a new knife ability called Duelist Slash. This is a variant of Slice that requires 2 knives equipped, dual wielding. The ability can be found via loot scrolls, okay, which means it's a random drop somewhere. I don't know, or maybe you can buy it from somewhere, but yeah. So I mean, is that all there is to it? There's not. So we'll finish reading this real quick. So when a monster is feared, now this is the cool thing. If you guys haven't come across this yet, we already have some abilities depending on what skills you have, where like with knife fighting, if the mob isn't focused on you or if it's not attacking you, you can backstab it and you get boosted damage and stuff, right? Well, if you're playing by yourself, there's no real abilities for knife or anything to do any of that, right? Now you could have something like mentalism for secondary skill, and you could fear a mob. If it's mentalism, I might be wrong, it might be psychology, but anyways, you could fear a mob and then you could attack it. But up until this last patch, it didn't matter. If you feared or you stunned or anything like that, if you were solo play, you didn't get the boosted damage for your spells that did boosted damage when it's not focused on you. Okay, so the only way you could make use of those spells is if you were in a dungeon or with other people and a mob was literally attacking someone else. Well, now they made it so you can have like psychology or mentalism or whatever and use stuns and fears, and if a mob is stunned or feared, well, then you can use the backstab and get that boosted DPS out of it. So that's cool. I do think that's cool, but again, it has nothing to do with the dual wielding. So dual wielding, yeah, I don't know. I don't see anything else as far as dual wielding that says that balances it out to losing whatever else you're using. So unless you have a secondary skill that's something that doesn't require you to hold a weapon, it's kind of effing pointless. And then here the fairy, Flea of the Fairy and Cerebral also had redundant training for some knife abilities. These were removed. Lizzie the Fairy sells a couple of knife-related skill belts, which I guess that's cool. So I should go see the fairy because I could use a knife belt. I think I got the arrow belt right now. And there's just a handful of treasure changes to it. But yeah, that's it, man. It's like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it right now. I know it looks sweet and the idea is awesome. You're pretty much paying for your own flight. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Destructor. Yeah, with the $10,000. Oh, geez. Yeah, yeah. I mean, we could sit here and talk all day long how ridiculous that kind of pledging is. And I hate to say it. I mean, a business is a business, and it sounds like they're making a very solid game. So I know it takes money to put these things together. I'm not, that is what it is. But does it maybe show the kind of character of the people in charge of all that if that's how they're going about collecting money? I mean, $10,000 pledges and stuff. I mean, really. I don't know. I don't like to complain. I really don't. I don't like to be the bearer of bad news. This is a hobby for me. This is supposed to be a positive atmosphere, and I don't want to sit and bash people, but goddamn. I could pay off my Yeah, I could do a lot of things with $10,000 rather than hand it over to a video game dev team, just so I can design a dungeon with them. Destructor, you're saying what helps a solo player? Hmm. Oh, beta notice. Well, so apparently in Gorgon's head they have the the like Discord now has that at thing where you can shoot a message to everybody on the channel. I've always been a little hesitant of using it myself because I would get annoyed as shit if everyone was constantly spamming messages to everybody. God, these guys evade so ridiculously, it's not funny. But yeah, so Beta Nodus is one of the mods, and he was just telling me that they have the at chat disabled so people don't abuse it, which is kind of how I was trying to tell everybody about the stream. So that was a big waste of time.
What did I miss?
Oh, I was just saying Beta was just messaged me and said that they have the at command, the at everyone command disabled, so people weren't abusing it.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, I just like try to send a message out to let everyone know that the giveaway was going. I'm like, well, that was a big waste of time.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. I meant to get the information from you. How are you doing that? How are you handling it right now?
As far as the giveaway itself,
Yeah.
I don't, you know, honestly, I wanted people to have to show up, but I also had a few people, well, one person at least, contact me, say they couldn't make the stream, but want to know if they could still, you know, be part of the giveaway. So what I was going to do is just wait at 9 o'clock. Anybody that contacts either via stream, via forums, or the Discord channel, I was just going to have everybody pick a number, and then we're just going to do a live like roll 1 through 100, and whoever is closest or whatever, you know.
Because I can announce on bottom tier if you want the bottom tier Discord channel. So send me a private message on Discord with your YouTube link, if you will.
User group for Discord.
The bottom tier group on Discord, yes. So that Twitch channel that I showed you earlier, bottom tier, they also have a Discord channel. So I can share it with the people in that channel and have them jump on the stream.
Oh, you want me to shoot you the link to the stream?
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll do that right now. Let's see here. Oh, now we're getting attacked. Yeah, just let me know if you didn't get that, but I just sent it.
Yeah, got it. I'll share that too.
Yeah, man, I got caught up so bad today. I was trying to get the overlay screens ready for the stream.
Yeah.
And I was using the scene maker from Nerd not nerd rage, whatever it is, nerd something. Really awesome thing, but dude, I spent 3.5 hours, and this is a very, very simple program, and I could not get the background to work. Just couldn't do it. I just couldn't figure it out. I had no idea. So that was annoying. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I keep getting a little sidetracked here. No way about the game is solo play, the fear thing. Oh, yes, the fear. That's what you're talking about. Yeah, Destructor. So the fears and the stuns, like, Archery has a... Yeah. Well, he's at... Can you see the chat? Are you in the stream?
Yeah, I'm in the stream now.
Okay. Yeah, he was just asking earlier about whether or not that helps. But yeah, I don't use the stuns as often as I'd like. Right now, there's a mechanics imbalance, I feel, kind of with things where to make use of fears and stuns, right now you already have the issue where you have mobs aggroing way too close to one another. You're in a dungeon and it's impossible to pull one mob without pulling 4 or 5. But part of that is kind of my fault, because when I'm in a dungeon and you're supposed to be in a group and you're not, well, maybe that's what they want. So right now it's kind of like fears and stuns aren't, I mean, they're nothing that I'm too worried about right now. But
yeah, I will say this: the fears on this game are hugely better than old school EverQuest, because on EverQuest, if you feared in a dungeon, they would run into other enemies and then run back with everything that they ran past.
Right. Well, and that's what I was kind of meaning, is we already have that kind of issue without even using a fear. When you're in a dungeon, it's kind of hard to
do that. It won't do that, because once the surprise or not, like the side pulls only calculates based on what is near that enemy when you first attack them. If you do damage after combat has been engaged and something has walked within that range, it won't aggro them after that. And the same thing with fears. So it is actually pretty worthwhile to use those.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense, yeah.
I got a copy. I'll be right back.
Cool. Yeah, so if you guys heard Taryn, he was saying that as far as the mechanic, when you're in the dungeon, whatever's around it, and that's where you'll end up pulling 4 or 5 things because they're close to each other. But after combat's initiated and you fear them, if they run out and run into something else, that does not aggro the new mobs. I did not know that, so that's definitely a pretty kick-ass bit of information right there. Teammates to distract the animal, where you don't need to, you can backstab without it attacking someone else. Well, when it comes to backstabbing and the knife abilities, some of my issues right now is if you're not as far as when you're not in a group. If you're in a group, then it's kind of like you can change out some of your knife abilities, and it makes sense.
Okay, on that note, actually, did you see the information in this recent patch?
Yeah.
So now, like, say you went knife shield, one of their very first attacks, they get a stun. So you can stun them with that shield attack and then stab the shit out of them with your not facing stuff.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and that's what I was telling the guys earlier, that yeah, now since this update, they actually added all that where fears and stuns count for that. If you
just walk past that green sack, those can have saltpeter in them that are worth several hundred. So you might want to be on those.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, those are worth. I mean, even if you have to drop like some flour and shit, they do have a chance of having
the saltpeter. Yeah,
saltpeter in them. Yep.
Wide Catman, you asked why I stream on YouTube and not Twitch. To be honest with you, it just came naturally. I was already on YouTube. I literally have never used Twitch. I never went to Twitch. I don't watch Twitch. But I started watching some guys on YouTube playing some alpha games that I was interested in. And so I just kind of, when I decided to do it, I was already familiar with YouTube and not Twitch. So that's where I'm at with it. But to dig a little more on that, Taryn here that you guys should be able to hear him. He's going to start a Twitch channel, and then we're actually going to have a collaborative channel. And I'm probably going to start a Twitch myself, to where I will live stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time, just to make sure I'm on both platforms. But yeah, for now it's just slow going, man. There's a lot to this stuff, and I still work full time and everything, so it's taking me some time to get everything up and running. And
on that note, that's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. I talked to my boss over at MMO Huts, and they have a work stream, like an MMO Hut stream, that she said that I can use to start streaming my own stuff, and then I will get like a share. I guess they have some kind of shared revenue program with that.
Yeah.
And I don't know what their formula is or whatever, but point is I'm not going to have to do all of the long-term jumping through hoops and stuff like that to get partnered. I will just be able to come in and start making money directly on that. Now, that being said, I will probably do that and then work on our channel also.
Yeah.
But because I will have access to the viewership of the one, I can plug both of our other channels on that as well.
Yeah, for like kind of networking, you mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, that's definitely good news.
You know, just because we were talking about all that stuff last night, but yeah, Catman, I'm definitely trying to get him to convert.
Yeah, after I started hanging out with Terrace a little bit, he was pushing for the Twitch, so I went and checked out Twitch, and yeah, it's definitely, it's a gamer's platform, that is for sure.
Right, and I mean, some people use YouTube for various reasons. Some people don't like Twitch's politics. I don't know what those issues might be, but you know, some people don't like YouTube's politics. Some people don't like this. Some people don't like that. Whatever.
Right.
There are definitely gamers. One who I think we talked about, I don't really care for, so I'm not going to mention his name, but he's made his millions on YouTube. And so it's possible, but I think I like Twitch better. I like the Twitch communities better. I like the interfaces, you know, so that's probably where my objective is.
Yeah. No, I agree. The Twitch definitely has, a lack of better words, a prettier kind of platform. Which it's definitely, it's more like what's that word? Cumbersome. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely cool. It looks nice. There's a lot to it. They've really focused on the whole streaming thing, and I think it's great. And I just for myself, just so like you guys know, I mean, streaming isn't going to be my main thing. I'm literally streaming because I enjoy it, because it's just kind of fun. But as far as like anything that we're gonna, me, and I say we, but for my concerns, in the future, there's just a lot of other stuff I want to do that's going to be more about videos and technology and just kind of all over the place. So I don't want to, you know, lock my audience into just one platform. So I know I need to be on all the platforms, and I want to do my due diligence and be, you know, good to all of them. But
right, and I mean, like you said, I'm pretty sure you can broadcast like you're doing right now to both Twitch and YouTube.
Yeah.
But then you've also got to try and watch both chat channels or something like that, you know, and so that does get a little bit intensive, I guess. But it's not undoable. I still, my mind is that you stream on Twitch and then upload videos to YouTube. That's just kind of where the best of both worlds comes in for me.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's definitely.
Is that what it is, Catman? There's just streamers do better on YouTube because of lack of rules. What rules specifically would that be? Do you know?
Am I fighting? Yeah, gardeners.
Like what stuff is allowed to be streamed or something?
Yeah, Destructor. Right now I just been working on Cerbul Hills, clearing it out. But yeah, if you want to see some dungeon play, we can definitely get into something.
Yeah, if you do want to do some dungeons, like some Cerbul Crypt or something, I could probably log on my new character as well, and we could run around.
Yeah, that's fine. If you want to do that, that'd probably be good for a good one to do. For my level, anyways. You guys seen the crypts?
Mine is sword and board, so it would be about the same. I just started that new character, so.
What were you with your main one? What were you doing?
He's up to like 40 now, or maybe even like 40, 45, Bard and Necromancer. I don't know, I'm just burned out, and I think the storage is a big issue for me right now. Like, I didn't level certain NPCs in the right order, and so I'm kind of trying something different with that. And the thing is since this is all going to get wiped, I'm not too concerned about like having a main or getting everything to max. And man, some people are going to be so butt sore if they didn't realize that it's all going to get wiped. So all of this like, oh, I have to grind and blah blah blah, and it's so much man, you're just going to have to do it all again anyways. So, you know, stop being so freaking intense about everything.
Right. Well, and the thing is we don't know when they're gonna do it, so it's kind of like
be a couple of years out. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, just have fun, do what you're doing, and don't worry about the stuff. And again, like you said, that goes right into the whole thing with all these alpha and betas and early releases are so popular now that people are losing focus. And then I get it because I get caught up in it too. But it's like, hey, you can't be mad about certain things when it's an early release or an alpha, or you know, I mean you can be mad about whatever you want, but I'm saying,
but you just look like an idiot,
right? So. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna run back into Cerbul if you want to get ready to log over. Well,
yeah, I was on Eco. Let me hop out of this and I'll boot up Project Gorgon.
Cool. Hey, Destructor, Catman, I don't know, whoever else is in. If you guys are just now, I noticed we got a few more people watching. If you guys want to just post something in chat, say hey, let us know that you're here. I was going to do the announcement at 9. We got kind of some of our posts up a little bit late, so we might push it another half hour or so. If anybody has an issue with that, just let me know. We'll try to do our best to compensate for you guys.
Sorry, I was just announcing it. Just one more verification. Say Destructor and Catman, can you guys hear me talking on voice? Okay, cool. I just thought it might be a little bit weird if Stan was talking one-sided conversations there.
Yeah, I actually meant to get with you and confirm that it was working, because that first stream where you came and hung out, I went back and watched it, and at first everything was fine. And so I was watching, it sounded good, you could hear us both and everything. And then, you know, towards the end of it, because I wasn't miking or listening to the live stream, I just thought of it, and I was like, oh man, I hope to God there's not like echoing and all this other shit going on. So I actually, at that stream, I turned you down to where I could hear you, but where my mic wasn't picking you up.
Oh.
Well, after I did that, the whole rest of the stream went to shit. Like, every time you talked, there was like this echo that yeah, it was horrible, and it's like you could barely hear you, but then there's an echo, and yeah, it was like, damn, it's like, if I wish in hindsight I'd have known that, because then I just wouldn't have turned you down to begin with. But yeah, I turned you down because I was worried that it was echoing, and I actually in fact made it worse. But
yeah, so. You know, the way that my again bottom tier dudes handle that is they use, instead of like when they boot up OSB or whatever their broadcast or OBS, they boot it up so that their audio doesn't come from the mic, it comes from Discord, because you can set your audio to come from a channel. So that way, like if I'm on Discord with you, then it'll automatically pull both of our voices, as opposed to it having to come through your mic. So just food for thought, and we'll probably set that up that way for other projects in the future.
Yeah, I no, and I'm on that. I actually worked on that list of stuff today. I was gonna post up on the Google Docs for you, but I have the Yamaha mixer coming in. I got the new studio mic and the networking hub.
One of the bottom tier dudes is gonna send me one of the mics that he got sent for reviewing.
Oh, cool!
Some months ago. Apparently, it's like a $250 mic. He's gonna just let me have because he's got one that he likes better.
Oh, nice. Yeah, because I was thinking the same thing. I've been watching Ebo's Vox and trying to pick up on making things better and tweaking, OBS and all that stuff. And so I'm hoping that mixer will really help with the audio stuff, because it's annoying if you can't hear and things sound screwed up.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm gonna send you that beginner's guide to streaming that I found. It's really comprehensive and very useful.
Hey guys, welcome. Boolin'. What's boolin', Ben?
I think it's kind of like ballin', but with more drool.
Oh, yeah, I got you. I'd bool a little bit myself. A catchphrase. Oh, I'm sure between me and Terrace we'll end up with a lot of catchphrases.
What?
Yeah,
that's my catchphrase. Right?
What? Yeah. I was thinking more along the lines of like, fuck, shit, fucking fucker, shit.
Yeah, there'll be a fair amount of that too. Alright, so it looks like I got a pretty jammed up inventory. I'm going to run into Serble Town right here and drop some of that stuff off right quick.
Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm going to clear my bags out.
Yeah.
Yeah, if either one of you guys are online, or any of you guys want to join us, man, you're more than welcome to. Trying to find this entity shit. Did you notice since that patch that it is better than what it was, but it's still...
Oh yeah, it's not fixed. I mean, they can't fix it.
Right.
Unity has to fix it. But they did some stuff to make it not be as bad.
Right.
To make it playable at the very least,
Right. Yeah, no, I could tell it made a difference, but yeah, just like you said, it's something on the threading line that Unity has to do before it's ever going to be completely corrected. Excuse me. Boolin' is coolin' is chillin'.
So like I said, ballin' but with more drool.
Oh shit. Alright. I gotta answer this phone real quick, guys. I'm gonna cut the mic off.
I'll play the intermission music. No, you didn't get the mic off, buddy. No, I still hear you. Oh, okay. That's cool, man. Yeah.
All right, sorry guys. My daughter apparently had a power outage, so I'm gonna have an additional visitor tonight. The hell was I doing? Cancer. Who's Cancer? Guy's eyeballing me.
Oh, is it Cancer Mancer? God, I hate that guy.
Yeah, I don't know. It's Cancer with a K. Oh, there's Pabby. Is that you? Oh, that's you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like you said, you guys, any of you guys, if you're online or whatever, about another 5 minutes, we're probably going to get going, but you guys are welcome to join us. Yeah, let me dump this stuff out real quick. Oh, sorry. Oh, shit, let me, he's trying to talk to me and I'm trying to, I can't.
I got him.
Oh, you, okay.
He was trying to ask how you craft bows.
Oh, yeah, the fletching and stuff?
Well, yeah, so he's, hold on.
Tell him to get online and talk. Where are we going here? Good God.
How does this guy have that nice of armor and be that stupid?
Who knows?
He must have friends that play or something. Cancer, over here, dude. Over here. Look for the jumping guy. There you go.
So Man, I really got to get this office in order here.
Yeah, for streaming. That's kind of how I'm feeling about my living room, which is where my setup is currently.
Yeah, trying to have I got every one of my screens just plastered with shit. Restorative arrow. I should probably look into that. And some healing.
That'd be pretty slick.
Yeah, healing archery moves.
So what are your two skills right now?
Knife and archery.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna be running sword and shield, so maybe I'll be able to tankish down in this place.
Yeah, that should work. Yeah, shield. One of the other guys from Warcraft that came over and played. He was running with the shield, and there's a lot of cool things. I didn't realize there was a whole nother, combat ability for shield alone.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you get it from Tyler over there at the tapestry end. It's pretty good.
Pickled fish. Who the fuck wants to eat pickled fish?
Actually, Rapano, the dude he actually really likes the pickled fish.
For favor?
Yeah.
Alright, maybe I'll hold on to it. Rubbery tongues. Damn, those things are worth a lot.
Yeah, I think someone or other in Circle takes them. Or actually, it might be someone in Sunvale takes those for favor. It seems like everybody takes something.
Oh yeah, I don't think there's a single thing in this game that doesn't have more than one use, or that doesn't not have more than one use.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I'm just selling all this shit. I ain't worried about it. I've been collecting a good lot of stuff that I could sit and I got stomachs and spleens and all that good shit.
Cuckoo. I actually have something else when we get down in there that'll help us level up pretty quick. Which name, Catman? Are you laughing at the cancer dude?
Yeah, I think that's when he posted that, was when we were talking about cancer. Apples, strawberries, flowers, dirt. Do you want to put a shout out, see if anybody wants to join us for a group?
Usually I just do that once I get down in the crypt.
Yeah, that's true. There's usually enough people running around there.
Yeah, I can ask though.
I think. Let's go put that. So, this is my most, I don't know what you call it. The part I hate about the game the most is trying to be organized with your storage and inventory, and the fact that you gotta hold on to 3,000 different items for 3,000 different reasons.
And that's kind of, like I said, why I was wanting to start over, because I just got overwhelmed on Ouija board in that aspect.
Right.
But, you know, one of the things that I found out is that Marna can get up to 56 slots of storage, and then Fidor gets another good amount. And so once you have those covered, like, you're not too bad.
Fidor.
The blacksmith dude.
Oh shit! You get you get storage from him?
Yeah, quite a bit apparently.
No shit. Okay. Yeah, I did Ivan and Marna. I got Marna where she's, I think, best friends now, and Ivan, I got his unlocked, and I think he's close to best friends, and it's definitely, I got plenty of room now. It's just the fact of.
And I found out with Ivan that his storage doesn't really go up, so I'm not sure what Raising Favor does for him past that. He's an easy one to do, though, because of seeds. We talked about that before.
Yeah.
And I'll probably do that again on this character when I've got a little bit more money.
How?
Just because that's a nice, easy 32. But when you're starting out, it's tough. Self-destruct, no. You do not get additional bags. You can get additional inventory slots, they're called. And what they do is they just divide what your inventory is, let you sort it a little bit better. So instead of one window with like everything, you could put like potions in one tab, and then you would only see the potions in that tab. So it's kind of nice to be able to have that.
Yeah, the pockets that you get for tailoring and stuff.
Yeah, there is that. That increases your overall inventory size, but I'm talking like the inventory tabs are a little bit different. I don't know if you've seen those yet.
No, the tailoring pockets where you sew pockets into your clothes, that actually is a tab on your inventory.
Maybe. There might be one that does that as well, but the pockets that I'm talking about actually increase your inventory slots.
Really?
You can get up to 40 added on cloth, because you get 20 added to your shirt and 20 added to your pants. But there's other tabs that don't actually increase what you can carry. Those are less glorious.
Yeah, maybe that's what I was... Oh, sweet. Speed boost. Yeah, that's probably what I was thinking then. Yeah, I don't know what that cancer guy's doing. He's asking where Therese is and stuff like that. And
he was just standing right there.
Yeah. Therese was like one of the very first NPCs I found in this game. It's hard not to find her. Shit, what am I doing? I'm just staying. My second favorite pastime.
We got this Bragan guy who wants to go.
Okay.
I'll send him a message here in party chat.
Oh man! All right. No, get out of the way. And they could do away with the size of these boxes.
So Bragan over here has like 400 armor, so I guess he probably will end up being the tank.
Holy shit! Yeah, I see that. There we go. I got enough arrows. I'm good on arrows. Yeah, I've been sitting there the last 2 weeks. I've been doing nothing but working on my trade skills and stuff. So I've pretty much not got anywhere as far as leveling my abilities.
Yeah, someone else that I know had made a set of 40 armor for me, like the cold weather curse stuff. So I had been kind of trying to get to level 40 so I could equip it. And then I did that, kind of ran out of steam motivation for that. Yeah, see, Taladar saying that just folders for organization. Let's see.
So the folders, Taladar, you'd mentioned folders. Was that in what you were talking about, Terrace?
Yeah, like to the left side of your inventory screen there'll be like a little backpack, and it looks like a bag, but it's not another actual bag. It's just a folder, like Taladar calls it.
Oh shit, I forgot to get it.
So, yeah, now that you got, wow, you just dropped up to 50 slots free, you're in good shape. Oh, did you switch alts?
Yeah, I bounced back on Rancid.
Okay.
Yeah, my tank guy, Tank Bank, he's just where I send shit that I know I don't need to pull out for a while.
Gotcha. Alright, when you are ready, I see you're over there by Therese right now. I was thinking we would go in the sewers first and get the chests over on that side.
Okay.
Just because they usually have decent little bits of gear.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Oh, damn it. Yeah, that's a good idea. Alright, cool. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna start running out that way, and then I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick while we're running.
That sounds good. Yeah, I wish there was an auto bottle.
Right. Yeah, that's what they're saying, Destructor. The folders are basically like just a additional. They're kind of like an additional bag or whatever, where you can put certain things.
Right. The folders, I wouldn't say they hold things so much as they sort things. Like your inventory holds everything. But when you've got the folders, like you can drag and drop things into the folder, and then it will only show up in that folder. So like say you've got all of your toolkits, right? You've got your armor and your first aid kits. You can put them there, and then you don't see them in your main inventory. I mean, it's of limited use, but not useless. You know?
Yeah. Well, organization, that's one of my other pet peeves with this. You can't move stuff around where you want. The way it cycles.
Exactly. It's really annoying.
Oh my god, is it annoying? Alright, I'm going to use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Alright, yeah, go for it. You get them by leveling certain things. I think endurance, you get one. You just get them from different skills, as far as I know.
Cool.
Alright, welcome back. Looks like Bragan just entered, and I am just inside the sewer, so we'll wait for you here, and then we'll get going.
Alright. Oh, man. Hopefully I'm going the right way.
From what I saw before, you were heading the right direction.
Yep, there it is. I had it marked on the map at one point, but
yeah, the stream and what I see on the stream and what's going on with us is pretty significantly offset.
Yeah, I actually put a delay on it. I'm trying to remember why I did that now. But yeah, I purposely set it at like a 20-second delay.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, for the life of me, I can't remember why I did it. There's something going on that's what they recommended, but
all right, let's do this.
Oh, he's got the old web hood.
Yeah, someone, I don't know if you saw the picture on the Discord, but someone like drew a picture of himself, his Rakshasa, and was like, why is this a thing?
You know, the funny thing is I thought it was the coolest shit back, you know, when I was still on Anagog, and then after, you know, being out of the starter island for a while, you're like, oh my god, I'm so over this spider gear.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, just the hat's not terrible, but when you've got the full spider set, dude, you look so weird. It looks like you're in a leotard.
Well, yeah, you know, and like you said, it was pretty awesome when at first you're like, oh my, I was like actually wanting the full set, and then you had the full set, and a week later you're like, all right, yeah, I can get rid of this.
Right. Can I get the comfortable garb now?
Right.
Can I get out of this, please? Where do I farm something else? Anything else, please, for the love of snot?
Yeah.
Oh, let me trade something with you real quick.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I could probably actually eat all my food. What's he rolling? Weird. Fire and shield?
Looks like it. Or he's got a shield equipped, anyways. That doesn't mean he's using a shield.
Right. So, you, Destructor and Cat, you guys know about, how food and snacks and all that stack. Was that poison?
It's a fire shield? No, it's fire shield. So if someone hits you, it takes damage.
Oh, sweet. Does that stack with the poison resistance?
Oh, yeah.
I haven't used any of the shields yet. Man, we're just trashing this place.
Yeah, he is anyways. I don't know what's the purple shit that he's throwing. Is he like a druid or some fucking thing?
Well, that's why I was asking if he was fire.
Well, I'm pretty sure he's fire, but I keep seeing like stones flying and all kinds of other crazy, so...
Well, you got to think, Destructor. The sewers is typically, it's pretty much meant to be the entry level, the first true entry level dungeon.
You could argue the Anagog is though, or the Spider Cave.
Well, yeah, the Spider Cave, Anagog Island, but that's the starter zone. So I consider this being like that first
the first
one.
Thing outside of that, sure.
You're right. And me, myself, I mean, I'm almost level 30 in my 2 skill levels, so I'm far beyond like where I shouldn't be in here. And this guy we're with, Bragan, whatever it is he's throwing, man, he's got me beat by 5 levels.
Yeah, at least, if not 10. Yeah, he's up there.
Yes, so foods and snacks stack. So you can get a meal, food type stuff and then you can still eat a snack, and all that buff will they will stack, and then you can actually get some potions that also help with health and power, and those will stack with the food and snacks too. Did I get?
Sorry, we're down the hall. You're still looting shit.
Yeah, I'm a horrible multitasker.
No, it's alright. It's bad for me in Goblin Dungeon because I'll sit there like looting them and burying them, and by the time I bury them, the next one spawns.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's mental. That's what he is. He's fire and mental.
Fire and mental?
Those, yep.
What's the shield for then?
Just as an offhand, because mental doesn't have a weapon.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, you know, it doesn't matter as long as you're not doing unarmed. You might as well have your offhand holding something.
Yeah, that's true. Damn it, I'm walking around with my bags open. Yeah, mentalism's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's definitely strong. For me, since my inventory is kind of limited being a lobby like this, I'm probably going to only pick up things that ding, you know, if you get that little
ding. Yeah, the treasure loot.
Yeah, the treasure ding.
Have you noticed that when the devs and stuff, they're referring to items, equipment type stuff? That's what they call things, treasure.
I noticed that. Yeah, as opposed to equipment. Because, it was a little weird for me.
It's hard.
I mean, what about the stuff that I craft? You know.
Right. Yeah, and that's kind of where I'm like, man, what the hell? Stuck on the other side of this thing. Yeah, there's quite a few lingos in here where it's hard to adapt to it, especially from the other MMOs.
Right. I'm apparently just running across the bottom. That's fun.
He's swimming. I don't even see the water.
I didn't have a breath bar or anything. That was
no, I didn't either. That was funny.
There's parts of Sunvale that are like that, but I've not seen it do it here before.
Sir Arif.
Yeah, and another lesser known one, this guy has storage.
Yeah, but you can't access it from anywhere, right?
Right. You're not going to want to come down for it very often. At the same time, if there's like some high level gear that I've got, or a full stack of crafting materials, you know,
right,
that I'm just going to store long haul, that's perfect for down here. Or if I'm down here and I'm getting treasure and I'm full and I want to drop some of it off, swing by.
Yeah, which that makes sense. Yeah, if you're in the heat of the moment, you need it then. Yep. No. My cranium. Shit.
Did you get hit by the trap or what?
No. So I'd use the cranium.
Mm-hmm.
Thick cranium lotion. What? I'm trying to find. Oh, I thought I had two. Well, anyways, I don't think it stacks with something else because.
Oh, with the flame potion, it should.
Yeah, I think I ruined that.
I have another one if you want it.
No, it's fine. I'm not gonna worry about it.
I want to get into that sigil crafting and make those sigils. I haven't done that, and I kind of want to look at it.
Right. Yeah. Well, we better pick up a couple more guys if we want to do any bosses.
Yeah, we can definitely see if there's anyone around. Hold on. If there is, we'll probably run into them. But we can go and get the chests at least.
Did
this dude is a beast.
Oh, I gotta work on my compassion here. Yeah, if you haven't been down here, Destructor, these the bosses are actually, other than the spider, the rest of them are pretty. They can be very challenging. God, man, he is just wrecking shit.
I get fucking peppercorns.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna try to show you guys something here. So if you look at my tool, oh, shit, I gotta move that tooltips because my camera covers it. But so my aim shot has bonuses. So with my gear that I have equipped here, I have nice attack mods. Oh, where is it? So aim shot, I have 2 aim shot mods that increase my next nice attack. So if you look at my buffs over here on the left, as soon as I fire here, you'll see it. One aim shot gives me 2 buffs for almost 3 times the damage for a venom strike. It's like one of the most overpowered things that I've seen yet in this game.
Is it just for your next attack?
It's my so the way it's worded.
Oh, for a nice
attack.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. The curses,
if we go
yeah.
up a little bit, we can get another chest too.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna just follow you because I'm trying to do too much talking and stuff with these guys.
Invited another dude.
So yeah, as far as the curse goes, like if you look over here on my left, this little fiery guy, Destructor, that's the nameless boss. That's his curse. It's something. Oh, cool, got another guy. It's something to like when my character talks in game, says, you know, whatever his name. You can't say your name.
Oh, yeah, we should take him out. We should be able to.
Yeah, see, like that, nobody. I can't say my name, which is, it's just a goofy curse, but I've had that thing for about 2 weeks now.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, Destructor. So that's kind of what I was getting to with. I went to use my cranium lotion, which is a boost to my power, but I had the fire resistance that Taryn, or Terrace, I keep calling you Taryn because I have a friend named Taryn. Terrace gave me, and apparently I wiped both buffs out by taking the lotion while I had the other one. So it's a lesson learned. Okay, we're... Oh, I'm willing to bet money that some of the other zones, their bosses, the curses get worse. Son of a bitch.
Much worse.
Well, my video card is just cut out on me.